thought I would do a bit of a what I eat in a day, because I haven't done it for a long time, and I'm not currently on a weight loss kind of phase per se. Like, I'm feeling pretty lean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm kind of like never on like, that's not true. I'm occasionally on like a very intentional weight loss phase. Like, I have bulked in the past and then I've like lost the weight that I bulked with. But I wanted to do like a bit of an update in terms of physique, in terms of life, because we have some very exciting news. We're going to be moving countries, and I'm going to share about that. And I wanted to share of like how I've lost the weight, what I'm eating these days, and then some other like fun and exciting things that are coming up. Like this year is crazy for me. So I want to share the things that I think might be helpful for you as well. It's the school holidays right now. It's 7:40 and no one else is awake, so I'm gonna make a coffee and go for a walk. I get so excited to make coffee every day. Like, let me know in the comments, like, do you get super excited to have your coffee? Because I freaking love it. I was doing something and like recording a voice note, and I forgot to show that I just have my coffee here. It's the weirdest thing to think that like someone would want to see like my coffee, but this is what I use. It's just a New Zealand brand. So I'm out. I don't know what I'm doing, I just pour milk in. One time I like accidentally had a butt on top of this, which I was very proud of. And then I used like a little bit of chocolate powder and this puffy thing, which I love. Alright, I don't like drinking water in the morning, and just in general, like on like an empty stomach, I just don't like it. So I use my coffee as kind of like a trigger / reward. Have a big gulp. Now for the good bit. Oh. It's worth it. Cheers. Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk now, get a few little steps in, and then I'm gonna crack on to some work. Got my coffee, and I'm gonna go on my little hot girl walk and like listen to like a podcast or get organized for my day. Oh, so cute. There's some like little birdies. Okay, sometimes we like, Nick makes bread and it kind of goes moldy and we chuck it out for the birds. Look, they're eating the bread. Look at this day. It's stunning. So stunning. Okay, so I want to share the full like story of it. So we won something in May of last year, of 2024. We won something called the Green Card Lottery. So the Green Card Lottery is basically like a way for a non-American to get a green card, and they award about like 55,000 of these every single year for like people from like eligible countries who apply, and there's about 5 million people that apply every single year. And so as a New Zealander, we've got like a really good, like comparatively, chance of winning, because there's basically no New Zealanders that want to like immigrate to the States, which like it makes sense. We've got like a great little country here, and there's just not many of us. It's only like 5 million people. So we applied. We had like a 4% chance each for Nick and I, and we both applied, so we had like an 8% chance of getting it, and we won it, which was really, really cool. And then from there you get like a case number, so you get like a randomly assigned case number. And then from there, they give like 4,000 to like Oceania, which is where we are. They give about 4,000 lottery winners the chance to take the next step. And then there's only about, it's under 1,000 that actually gets given. Or it might be like, I think it's like 1,500 that actually get given out. And so in order to take the next step and actually get an interview, because they only award them from like September to September of like the fiscal year. So even if you win it, you're not necessarily going to get a green card. So we were really lucky. We had a case number in the 800s, which is pretty low. And so it meant that we had actually got scheduled for an interview after we filled out the form. And like, this thing has like the most amount of paperwork that I've ever done. Like I can't even tell you, like the paperwork was insane. Like as soon as I won it, I basically spent like the first week like filling out the first form. It probably took me like 10 hours to fill it out for all of our family. So that was all sorted. But we got our interview notice that we were going to get an interview in January. And I was thinking we would maybe get an interview in like April if we got one. But we got it scheduled for January. We had all this documentation. I'll share a bit more about it. But essentially, January 10th, we went in for our interview and we got the green card. So We now have 6 months to move to America, and we're thinking we'll go in May. We're thinking that we'll go to Austin, Texas to begin with, because someone who works for me lives there. Like, I have some friends there, and we've also been there and we really like it. And I don't want to really deal with snow. I think like that's a big thing for me, is like administration wise and just what I'm used to. I don't really want to deal with snow if I can help it. But it's the weirdest thing to be kind of like walking around this neighborhood and just walking around and just being in my little home and being like, we're going to be gone and we're going to pack up our entire family and just move to America, which is crazy. But I could not be more excited about the change to move somewhere that I want to go and just start like an adventure like this. Right, time to do some work. So I've just been working for a couple of hours. It's like 11 now and I'm starting to get hungry, but I've been working on some very, very exciting stuff and like co-working with my bestie Amy. Say hi. Hi. You might know her as Broccoli Mom. So we have some very, very exciting things coming, and we actually have just launched a free community together, which we're very, very excited about. We're running a challenge this week and we will definitely continue to do some like amazing challenges. So definitely have a look in the link in my bio so you can go get that out if you like losing weight while stuffing your face with food, which is how we lost over 100 pounds combined. So I'm gonna go have some breakfast now and continue my day. Okay, it actually ended up being super late, so I'm at breakfast right now, and I just had some of these creatine gummies, which I really, really like these. I just take like 3 of them a day. Creatine is like one of the safest, most effective supplements that you can take. So I'm not sponsored by this company, I just like them. Really, really helpful for like muscle building as well. Let's make breakfast. So I like to just like weigh my oats because I find it easier than like a measuring cup. 60 grams, which is like works out to like a cup or 3/4 of a cup. So I use these like kind of like quick oats just because I don't really want to like cook it, but it is better if you use like a whole kind of oats. And then I use a little bit of protein powder as well. And then because I have this protein powder, I don't actually need to use like, it goes like very creamy. So I just use like a little bit of water. Let's do this. It's like literally what I do is this. I had like the best conversation with Amy. We are so excited for this like free community that we're launching, and like the doors open today and there's like 1,700 people kind of waiting to get in at this point, and I could not be more excited. We've put like so much into making this free community amazing. Then I use like raspberries, but you could use like any kind of frozen fruit. So I said that I'm not in like an intentional fat loss phase, but the meals that I eat are great for weight loss. And the reason that I can say that is that I've reached a point now where I just don't need as many calories as most people. So because I have like lost most of the weight, like all the weight that I need to. So the amount that I eat now is kind of like my maintenance. But for most people, if you've got like 30, 40, even 20 pounds to lose, that is going to be kind of where you want to be or similar for being in a weight loss phase, because you just simply need more calories, or you can get away with eating more calories when you have more weight to lose because you're a bigger person. So I just do this, and I wish I had more, but I don't. A few strawberries. And when it comes to weight loss as well, it's not so much about exactly how much you eat or anything to that nature. It's more whether you can reduce calories from your own starting point. So the most important thing to think about is like, what are your daily habits? And that's what I'm always thinking about when I'm just in general in terms of life, but specifically for my food, is like, I want to have like my non-negotiables. I want to have the things that I eat every single day that I know are going to help me to maintain or lose. And so that's oats. It's me eating the same kind of lunch every day. It's me going and having the same kind of routine every day. So it's thinking about what are the inputs that I can do long term. I'm also going to do like a little apricot here, as opposed to what's going to get me into a weight loss phase. It's like, what is long term lean habits that will lead to results that I can then maintain because I've built habits, as opposed to what's going to be the fastest way for me to drop like 10 pounds. You got to think about this in like on a longer timeline. And I'm going to do another apricot. These are super squishy. It's like jam, apricot jam. Very excited to eat this. I'm very hungry. Normally I would have breakfast earlier. I just got super excited, and I've been co-working on Zoom for like a few hours now. And then this is what this looks like. And I just like it all kind of frozen like this, with the combination of like fresh stuff and frozen mixed in. And if you weren't going to use protein powder, you can just use like soy milk. Normally I'd put flax as well, but I just didn't have any. Very good. A meal like this, there's a lot of food here. It works out to about 500 calories, which is great in terms of a range to be in. Sitting in the sun, eating some food, and birds chirping outside. Yep. Yeah, that was so freaking good. I freaking love my oats every day. We are gonna go now and drop my daughter off at her grandparents, my parents' house. She's gonna spend a few days there with my other daughter, Morgan, who's there currently, so that I can get a bit more work done. School holidays right now, and like, it's just really hard to get stuff done as like a parent who works from home when there's school holidays. In like New Zealand, summer holidays, like Christmas holidays, last for like until Feb, like mid type Feb, or like early Feb, so it's a lot. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna just work in the car as I do on my phone. Mum and Dad's. Hey Toddy. Hey. Hello.
Mum, look. Hopscotch.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you want a cake like that for your birthday?
Maybe. No, I'll probably, actually, I think I'll have the hopscotch.
Oh, okay.
But
We should say
so you're adding that.
Coffee.
So Riley wants to finish her story and then talk to her.
Alright, we just got home from my parents. You got a new record. What is it?
It's jazz.
Jazz. Okay, so I'm gonna make a really quick lunch because I'm very hungry. Then I'm gonna go for a walk while it's cooking to kind of kill two birds with one stone. Let's do it. Okay, I'm just gonna cook this in the microwave. I don't normally cook sweet potato in the microwave, but desperate times. And I'm just gonna put him. We're gonna do the same tofu prep that I always do. Firm tofu. Nutritional yeast, black pepper, and some vegeta stock. 6 minutes. All right, let's see if that kumara is done. This needs like maybe 3 more minutes. Okay, so recently I've been adding in like frozen dragon fruit. I don't have much, but frozen dragon fruit, which I get from like an Asian supermarket, and I just like use it kind of with some ice in my water, and it gives it this really pretty pink color. It just gives it like a nice like little taste. Remember to hydrate because I don't. It's very dry, cooked like this. Cheesy. So I have like this. Lighting's not great. That's okay. I've got this here with like my veggies, like a 50-50 plate of non-starchy veggies, and then my, you know what I mean. And then I have this kind of onion dip, which I put in a reel, which I'm gonna link. And this stuff is so good. It's like tofu and cashews and like onion soup mix. It's super easy. I'm just gonna have like a big dollop of this to have with it. And I know this is a very plain lunch, but honestly I'm hungry enough where I'm gonna enjoy this a lot, and I'm gonna just kind of like dip the veggies in and like eat some of this kumara with it. I'm just gonna add like a little bit of hot sauce onto this kumara as well, actually, and these things. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna eat this. Very excited. So it is like after 6 now, but I want to go to the gym, and I've just been doing some work, and then Nick is here with these people that randomly came. What? My sister, and they're gonna play a game, and I've asked Nick to put some potatoes on to boil and some carrots, so I'm gonna make something a bit later on when I get back. Okay, let's go on the second walk. Pumped for this because my goal every day right now is to get 10,000 steps, and so to do that I need to do like 2 kind of walks around my block, and then I also do like some walking kind of like at the treadmill, and then in the rest of my day as well, and it normally gets me pretty much there. I'm gonna go because I can run now, which I'm very excited about because I was cleared for my ACL after my ACL surgery to finally run again past all my tests. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do some like run slash walk as I'm building up on the treadmill. When I do my gym session, I'll just get this little bit done. My beautiful neighbourhood. Yay. At the gym, I forgot to film. Running shoes on, I'm going to try and run. Late dinner day. So sweaty. Alright, so I just got home and I'm super sweaty, but I want to quickly make dinner before the light fades because I want to show you what I'm making. We're going to do mac and cheese with roasted tomatoes and tofu. It's roasted tomatoes. So I have my potato cooked up and then I have this water. I'm just going to add more hot water to it. I don't mind if it's starchy. Alright, I hate filming with the lights on, but it's getting too dark, so it's going to have to do. And we're going to make a sauce for our mac and cheese. So I'm going to put some cashews, 2 cashews. Have my boiled potatoes, put a few in here. I want the carrots mostly. I'm going to put all these carrots into here. Okay, we're going to do nutritional yeast, vegeta, garlic salt, onion powder, and then I'm going to just try putting one of these kind of peppers in, a couple of these just kind of like spicy peppers. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll give it a go. Soy milk. And I'm going to blend this up. Okay, so it's tasting pretty good, but I want to add some more of these because I really like the sweetness they give. It's like a very like subtle heat. Put more garlic salt, garlicky, onion powder, and cheesier. And we probably need to blend it a bit more. So put some more milk. All right, we're going to drain our pasta now, and we're going to put it all together. Give it a mix. It's kind of nice because I have so much of this left, it's almost like a carrot soup. So I'll have that tomorrow maybe. Just going to take a taste of this.
That was where I was originally thinking.
Oh, so hot. It's good though. I love this though. Alright, so we have
And I'm gonna go
mac and cheese, and then I have this tofu that I prepared earlier. I just reheated it. And then our beautiful squishy roast tomatoes. Alright, let's serve these up. Tomatoes on top. So these tomatoes are going to act as like my non-starchy veggies because they're very, very low in calories. So I'm going to have like a heap of them. They also make it taste super delicious. Pile these guys up, and they're so juicy too. So when I was a kid, one of the meals my mum would always make was like mac and cheese, and then she would just put like tinned tomatoes in the microwave. We would have that. So it's kind of like this, but this is like a little bit more kind of bougie, I guess. This is my version. And then tofu. Oh, yellow and yellow. And I'm going to add some more red. I wish I had some parsley, but I don't have any. I have a little bit of basil. I'm going to do some pepper. It's going to be off screen. 2 things that are going to take this to the next level is jalapenos. I'm going to get very hated on for this, but hear me out. Barbecue sauce. You ready? Oh. I'm very excited. I'm not going to be able to eat this much. This is so much food. Okay, like look at that. Let's give this a bit of a taste test. I'm going to use a spoon. Some jalapeno in there and some tofu. Spicy. It's good. Yum. Look at these weirdos.
How did you win?
What do you mean, how did I win?
That last battle.
Because I
Oh,
had
good.
a thing.
That's the way it should be. Oh no, is it good?
But I had
Good.
this. I had 11 extra fighters.
Well, that's just rude.
I had what do you mean it's rude? Oh.
Okay, so I'm still just like working away and doing like a bit of a podcast interview, intro and outro. So I'm sharing a story of Pam, who lost just like 18 pounds. She was pretty like lean to start with. She wasn't like, didn't have like a lot of weight to lose, but she felt really not great in her body for decades, and she's postmenopausal She's now lost these 18 pounds. She feels confident in her body. She's got ab definition. She actually, like, she got like her binging and all of her like inconsistencies under control, and her confidence is just like shot through the roof. So it's very, very cool to see what can happen when you have the tools to success and you just build habits. Like, it really is just about building habits. And like, you can see all the meals that I've eaten today, it's the same kind of thing. I use the same framework constantly, which is that I eat vegetables at every single meal. I always do half a plate of vegetables. I always do oats in the morning. I have that as a consistent breakfast. If I don't, it sets me up to be eating other inconsistent things. The biggest thing that you want to avoid when you are building habits, which is what is going to lead to results, is decision fatigue. And so what that looks like on a day-to-day basis is just knowing exactly what you're going to do and then just implementing it, right? You're not putting any brain space towards what or how, you're just putting in brain space towards implement and take action. I also always add like potatoes to my meals. You can see that both of the meals that I had today had a potato base, and I feel so full and satisfied from eating that food. Then as well, just eating enough food is really, really important, because you're going to struggle with binging and cravings if you don't eat enough food, specifically things like potatoes. So it's getting late now. It's 9:40. I'm gonna go and shower, and then I'm gonna I've got another kind of meeting tonight, which I'm very excited about, because I'm coming to America in February. Amy, who you may know as Broccoli Mum, is also going to be there, and we're going to be filming some content. We're going to be doing some fun stuff for some things that we have planned in terms of a collaboration. So I'm very, very excited about that. Also running the Austin, she's running the Austin half marathon, and I'm running the 5K, which I'm very excited about because I got cleared to run. So I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna make some tea. Let's do this. So I wanted to share this on the same day that I was filming most of it, but I just totally forgot, and we didn't come down to our house. But I want to show you like our house that we, like the update, because we're building a house right now, and here's what it looks like. You can kind of see this is the front here, and I'm gonna take like a little bit of a tour. And I'm so glad we have a driveway, because we didn't have a driveway for ages. So we went with like this black hardy plank. This is our little lawn. It's gonna be very strange to move in here, first of all, but then actually leave again. Tobacco plant. Weed, whatever it's called, tree. Got that in there. Drive by my kids. I love this brick that we chose. So this is going to be my office, and we have all these like cavity sliders for accessibility, and this is going to be like the main bedroom, and this will be like our like ensuite. We'll put some shelves in here, and yeah, this is going to be like our ensuite bathroom. We're going to have like this wooden shelf in there, and then like a mirror. And like our front door, big hallway, kids room. And then this is our main bathroom. We tried to build everything like really flush, so there's nothing like jutting out. So we have the shower there. And then my favorite part is our kitchen. I'm so excited for our kitchen. So we've done a lot of wood, and our floors are wooden as well, which you can't really see. But there's like a lot of natural light, and then we have this like a nice bookcase, and this is granite, and then we can like hide this where I'm going to put like my air fryer, kettle, and all that kind of stuff, and then we have this like stainless steel bench. So we went for like stainless because I just wanted everything really easy to clean, and I also like the look. It's kind of like mid-century modern, and you can kind of see. And then these big windows where I would have liked to build a deck out here and out here as well. It's kind of like indoor outdoor flow. Yeah, so that's like the kitchen. All right, so that's essentially what we have been up to recently, and I ended that video so abruptly because I completely forgot and always forgot. Nick, I'm curious to ask you though, it's like the super long rambliest video I've probably ever filmed. Oh yeah. How do you feel about, you know, that video that we did ages ago, and we're talking about like wanting to move to America, and now we're actually freaking moving to America in May. Are you mind blown, right?
Mind blowing.
Excited?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Excited to leave the house we just built. We're not even in yet.
No.
Look at even like all these boxes here. I'm such in denial about this, that like those boxes are for us to pack, which feels crazy. Because then, like this year is wild.
Yeah. We've only just begun.
We've only just begun. We have so much stuff to do. And I'm leaving for America in like 16 days.
Yeah.
And we now, since that time, Amy and I have launched our little baby membership community, which is called Lean. So you should definitely go and check that out if you're wanting to. I wanted to launch something because I have a one-on-one coaching program, and I'm 1000% believe that like one-on-one is the best way to get help for anything. And saying that, it's not something that everyone is going to be able to do. So I wanted to launch something that kind of gave like those first steps for people who couldn't do one-on-one. So go and check that out if you're wanting it. And there's also the free community, like we have so much good stuff. But yeah, this is the update on our lives. We're building a house that we're not going to live in for very long. We're moving to America. I mean, I'm collaborating with Amy more, which is like so fun to see and so fun to do. And we just have so much crazy stuff. Like life is so hectic and wild, but I feel like the happiest that I've ever felt in my life. And I just got a new tattoo and I'm feeling like pretty strong as well. So working on the shoulders. It's good lighting right now. And that is it. All right. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these kind of videos, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye.